Baddies, episode 17. So we're going to talk about that one today. So apparently, it looks like Anna and Nunu, they still are going at it because, Anna fought Mariah's mother and Nunu feels a way about it. So it do come out in this episode, I guess, that Mariah have been talking to Nunu. We don't know what all she done said to, we don't know what all Mariah has said to Nunu or whatever, but she's been charging at Anna the whole episode, right? So she goes on to basically reiterate that, she got issues with her as far as with the mother situation. And Anna's like, girl, you're not about to use me for no storyline to find a way to come inside the house or whatever. Like, you're going to have to use somebody else, Like, me and you don't really have no issues, girl. So there's that. They keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like I covered in my last video in regards to baddies, I said that the replacements were going to come in. I don't know why they call these people the replacements, but that's what they call them. So the replacements are Nunu, what's her name? Jelly Bean and Kiva, right? So Callie, she's going at Jelly Bean, basically telling her she needs to go on and go somewhere. It was so random. It was out of nowhere. So Gretchen stands up too. Mind you, Gretchen stated last episode that she was leaving because her arm is messed up. So I think she's leaving the show for good, right? So anyways, I'm like, Gretchen, why are you standing up, girl? You got a broken arm. Like, that don't even make sense. So anyways, moving right along. Nobody else really had any type of issues right there. So then we're going to move on to the best part of the episode. The best part of the episode was when, what is her name? I'm watching so many shows. I be forgetting everybody's name. But anyways, we had Tinkerbella and Scotty. They were walking and they were talking. They were walking, they talking or whatever, going over whatever done been happening as far as everybody in the house, blase, blase. So Meatball walks up and was asking him, what are they talking about? But mind you, she never looking at Tinkerbella or any of that. So that was kind of awkward because y'all call yourselves sisters. And we already know they kind of have little issues, or that's what's been going around on the internet, right? Because of the Baddies chain. So she asked Scotty what they talking about and all of that. And Scotty goes over what they're talking about and whatever. And what's her name? Biggie was over there with Meatball. So Biggie's over there, because she don't really know what's going on. And they telling her that, Anna and Nunu got into it and, such and such. And so Tinkerbella, after they get done, everybody kind of talking. Mind you, Tinkerbella and Meatball still not really talking to each other. They're not even really looking at each other like that. So Tinkerbella asked Meatball, like, what's going on? You've been acting strange or whatever. And Meatball like, hey, I'm not finna do that with you. We already done talked about this. Why you bringing this to the camera? If you really feel any type of way, like, we could have kept talking about it offline. We don't have to do none of that, bringing this stuff to the camera, whatever. So Tinkerbella gets in her feelings and starts yelling, calling her disloyal. She was like, I got your back, and whatever. You supposed to be my little sister. And I always got your back through everything. It's just like you're not happy for me. And Meatball was yelling out like, girl, happy for what? You don't got nothing to be happy for. And I found, that was kind of hurtful for her to say, but they both are hurt. So as they keep going on and on arguing, more and more stuff starts coming out. So Meatball ends up saying stuff like, girl, you invited me to your house or whatever. Tinkerbella invited Meatball to her house. And she said that she left her there. She didn't have no food or any of that. Like, she didn't really take care of her. And Tinkerbella, you could tell she was kind of hurt at the fact that she even put that out there. So she started getting loud and they yelling in each other's faces. But what I can't respect is that they never put their hand on each other. They never put their hand on each other. You can yell all day. So Tinkerbella was like, girl, I flew you out. Like, basically, she the one paid for her to get there. And Meatball was like, okay, you paid for me to come there, but you left me. You left me to go deal with whoever else, And so they just keep going on and on and on and on. Tinkerbella goes on to say that Meatball said something about her daughter, And I'm like, wait a minute, what? So it's a lot of stuff that we don't know nothing about that haven't been filmed on the show. And me by hollers out, yeah, but I apologize for that. And she was like, so, whatever. And I'm like, oh, man. So they keep going on and on and on. And Meatball was basically just saying, like, you switched up. It took for us to get to Baddies for you to really just start showing that you really got my back. When I'm in Philly, or when we're in Philly, you don't move that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't move that way. Tinkerbell, like, I got your back on every type of level. What are you talking about? So they steady getting in each other's face and stuff. And Rolly and Scotty, like, they trying to get in it, like, to break them up. But they just really having a heated argument. So it really ain't too much that they can do. And then Tinkerbella was like, I ain't dealing with you no more. I love you or whatever. But it seemed like you've been hating on me since, we got to this Baddies thing and they gave me the Baddies chain. And so Meatball was just saying, like, if you really cared about me, when you moved, you should have took me too. If you really care about me, you left me back in Philly and you've been moving kind of snaky is what Meatball was saying. You kissing other girls' butts that you don't even know. And she just tired of it altogether. And you could tell that they really have hurt each other. Like I said in another video that I did, I really hate that they even allowed this Baddies chain and whatever else to come between them, because as you can see, they came in together. You know what I'm saying? So it was really, really hurtful. And then Tinkerbella walked off and she was saying, like, y'all don't understand, like, this really, really hurt me or whatever. Like, y'all probably move weird with y'all friends and y'all people, but I ain't on that type of time. And Scotty was like, who you talking about, me or whatever? So Tinkerbella's crying, Meatball's crying. And it's just really, really sad. So then they follow up again because Tinkerbella went to go sit down. Her and Scotty's listening to, what she's saying. And Meatball comes over there and she hears Scotty talking and she like, what's up, Scotty? Now I'm like, girl, I know you ain't finna knock Scotty out now, are you? But I think she was saying what's up in the matter of like what you gotta say. So they got to talking again, and it didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. They kept yelling. Tinkerbella kept saying she ain't dealing with her no more. Like, she love her, but she ain't dealing with her. And Meatball was like, okay, that's fine, but I'm still not finna do that with you. Like, we could have easily did all of this offline. So then Tinkerbella said something like, Meatball dissed her or something, and Meatball came back with, you made a diss song, and Tinkerbella was like, you talking about me on Instagram. And I'm just like, whoa, like, I feel like when y'all are friends, once that beef hit the internet, once you log into your social media and you start talking noise about your friend or your people online, I feel like it's a wrap, in my opinion. But people probably do come back from it, but in my opinion, I feel like it's a wrap. I don't know what's so deep. And again, I really feel like it's more to the story than what they are telling us. Because in the argument, you could tell that it was a lot of other things besides that Baddies chain. Meatball feels like Tinkerbella really ain't showing her no love outside of Baddies. She making it look good. That's what she's saying. She feel like she put other girls before her. She builds bonds with other girls that she barely know over her. And she felt like Tinkerbella really supposed to put her in position before she put anybody else that she don't know in position. Which makes total sense, She also went on to say, I feel like you really only, those people that what they say, I don't mind you doing good as long as you don't do better than me. That's kind of how Meatball put it. Like, you will help me, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, but you only go so far with the help. It's kind of like you still want to be able to look down and say, like, look at me. I'm the big dog. You know what I'm saying? So I felt her when she said that, but it's like they both have valid points. Tinkerbella on some stuff like, you didn't congratulate me, it don't matter if it is small or big or whatever, a win is a win. She went on to also say that she had a family member that passed as well, and she said that Meatball didn't say nothing. And Meatball said she didn't know how to respond. Like she didn't know what to say. So Tinkerbella, they started getting into it over that. And it's just like, OMG. OMG, y'all. Like, I really know y'all not finna do this. You know, even though Meatball was trying to say, like, hey, we don't have to do this right here, but Tinkerbella wanted to go ahead and put it out there. So I really hate that, man. I really do, because they genuinely came together. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't gonna lie. Meatball was looking nice in her confessions. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was looking nice. She didn't have that hoodie and all that stuff on. You know, even though when they were arguing, she did. You know, but we gonna give her a pass. You know, a step is a step. But yeah, so they had whatever they had going on. So moving on. So now the replacements or whatever coming inside the house, and it's just like, OMG, you know. What's her name? Jelly Bean. She ends up leaving. She says she don't want to deal with this no more. Like, it's too traumatic for her. She don't want to do this anymore. It's just too much, you know. So she's gone. So Kiva and Nunu is the ones that's coming in the house. They did not give them a warm welcome. Everybody hollering, saying this and that. Before they even came to the house, what's her name? Not Kiva. Nunu. She was talking, basically saying, oh my baby father, how she gonna whoop Anna. And I'm just like, why do you keep using this man's name? If you want to make a name for yourself, why do you keep using this man's name? So that's something that Anna was saying that we all see. You know what I'm saying? Why do you keep using this man's name? Because Anna said, we only know you because of your baby daddy, right? Like, you keep using your baby daddy as like your name dropping. So I didn't understand that part. She just kept saying, oh my baby father, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I'm just like, okay. Okay. So anyways, they end up going into the house or whatever, and nobody don't want to share rooms with them. Nobody. So, you know, they end up getting into it, and everybody hollering out what their issue is. Diamond stand up and was basically saying, like, she really don't want to be in the house with them, because at the end of the day, she don't know what they own, and she ain't gonna be able to sleep comfortably in so many ways. And they all get the organ. Anna and Nunu, once again, they get the organ, and it's just like, OMG. You know what I'm saying? Nunu ends up, to be honest though, Nunu really did come in the house on some stuff like she was trying to fight Anna. She literally came in like, I have arrived, you know, and she also said that she would have talked to Anna like a woman, but Anna wasn't trying to hear that, so they, you know, end up getting on the rah-rah again. So anyways, Nunu and Anna keep going back and forth, and then she starts calling Anna out. And so Diamond was like, you ain't, basically like, you're not gonna fight her or whatever. So Anna hits Diamond the Baddies' hand, and Diamond goes on and fights Nunu, and I'm just like, OMG. So Nunu and Diamond fight. To be honest, with the first round, Diamond got her. So she goes over there to talk to Anna and Rolly them, and they all laughing and all of that, and Nunu comes up and sneaks the girl and knocks Diamond to the floor, girl. Well, y'all, knocks Diamond to the floor. So then Rolly, not Rolly, why do I keep saying Rolly? I always call Rolly and Biggie the wrong names. But anyways, Biggie ends up jumping in it, trying to help. So they breaking it up and all of that. And then Kiva gets called out, and I'm just like, oh my God. So Diamond was like, let's go again. So she fight Nunu again. I'm just like, oh man. Then Kiva want to get in it. So she fights Kiva, and it's just like, oh my God. So that's how it ended. But let's go back to the Kelly and the Gretchen situation. So Kelly and Gretchen, they on the phone talking, and Gretchen saying like she'll do baddies again. So she's gone. She's gone from the show. Good, because I didn't see her purpose, and she supposed to been gone, you know. So anyway, she's on the phone with Kelly, and she's telling Kelly, you know, are you good? You know, since I ain't there. And I'm just like, Gretchen, what was you doing? Like, you act like you was really defending her. You wasn't really defending her. You wasn't really putting in no work like that. But anyways, Callie was just basically saying like she not sharing rooms with the replacements and all of that, and she was telling her to make sure, you know, she get her arm checked out, and hopefully it's something small. And then she started to go on and say the replacements, but I'm just like, did Callie get a chain? Because I don't remember her getting a chain. So I don't know, maybe I missed that part or whatever in another episode, but I'm just like, when did Callie get a chain? But I think, you know what, I think she got the chain when she fought Jelly Bean. But yeah, she was just basically saying like she don't know what the replacements is on, and she don't like the fact that Gretchen left or whatever, but she understand why she left. And I'm just like, OMG, man, it was just crazy. But so yeah, this episode, like I said, it really was good. What I didn't like though, I didn't like Rolly's hair on this episode. I didn't like Rolly's hair. She looked like Rick James to me on this episode. I don't know if everybody have the same stylist or hairstylist or whatever, but it wasn't given. I didn't like it at all. She looked like Rick James. They wouldn't have been able to put that wig on me. What's her name? Tasiki and Rolly, they met up and they talked. You know, they were just basically saying like they didn't know what the replacements were gonna be on either when they came in there, and they ain't going for it, you know. So again, this episode, it really was good or whatever, and I can't wait to see what the next episode got, you know, what they have for us. But I don't think it's gonna be as good as this one, because they always give us a good episode, and then after that it goes to the left or the right. But again, thanks for watching, and I will be back with another review. Till next time.